Hey everyone! So I'm going to show you how to do a quick screencast in Padlet. How cool is that? So all I did was I went to this bottom and I hit the plus sign to add a response. And then I went to these little three dots and I went to screen, record your screen. You have the option to record just the browser or your entire screen. I chose entire screen because I want to hop out and show you my Google Classroom. So this was the assignment we did right before we left for break, and it's one of my favorite assignments I do all year. So every day I post into Google Classroom, I put the date up top, and I always have the same type of format. I have a do now, classwork, and homework, unless I'm posting keys, DMAC solutions, stuff like that. So what I have is TOC, table of contents. So every day my kids come in, I have this on my big screen, and they come in, they sit down, and they get right to work. It really helps with my classroom management. So table of contents, they add TED Talk on page 132, and then they're going to glue this note catcher, TED Talk note catcher, into their journal. And then I always say what the classwork is. So we are going to watch this TED Talk, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, and I always say what link they are. So this is link 1, which matches up with this one, and then the class note catcher, which matches up with this. Then I give a brief kind of overview of what we're doing. Mind you, I have this on my screen up top, so it keeps me on track, it keeps the kids on track. So then we're going to circle up, do a restorative circle. We're going to share parts of the TED Talk. And in this TED Talk, she talks about her falling out that plane moment. Kind of what was that moment that made her kind of want to make this change and kind of realize that it's okay to be uncomfortable. And then we talked about plans over break. So you notice I have attachments. The kids can click right on these, and it brings them to that attachment, that link, that document, that video, that Google document, whatever you want to put up there. So we watched this video as a class, and then we filled out the note catcher. So let me hop back, and then this is the note catcher. So you really have a ton of different options when you're attaching. It's not just limited to documents. Perfect. And then you can go back right here, or you can open a new window, or you can download. And you have other open with options here as well. And then classwork. I have a lot of classwork that I assign for my students. I push it out right to them. And then I can check their journals live. I can kind of see what they're working on. I can assess them, grade them, give them feedback. And then people are where my students are. I can invite parents. And then grades is that kind of spreadsheet that shows all of these assignments and how the kids did on it. So my main thing with Google Classroom is I use it every day. I post every day. It gets the kids in the habit. And it's also great for parents because I can invite them and they get updates of exactly what they're doing. They get images of the stream and any assignments that are being kind of pushed out. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little kind of walkthrough of one of my days in Google Classroom. And also twofold, you got to see how the screencast works in Padlet, which is awesome. Bye, y'all.